Okay, in this video, I was wanting to talk about what interests me about fractalizing the central ghost number cube. Um, this was the previous image I had on the last video. I sort of altered it a little bit, trying to find smaller sets of fractal cubes that could probably exist in the larger 6x6 cube, but I wasn't successful. But I marked it up a little bit. But the reason for this is so I can discuss this here. Um, this is a fractalization of the central ghost number cube, and it's drawn freehand. I did this some time ago. And right here is a representation of the central ghost number 21. And that's a representation of it being fractalized to some degree. And the fractalization sort of reminds me of like a Cantor dust, where it has no volume, I guess, in this case, or it has too much volume or something. I'm not sure. But the one thing I wanted to bring up is that well, in this case, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around it, like this magic ghost number cube that I always study um, for the basic understanding of it. It's this cube right here, 6x6x6, and its number at the top here is 75621. The central ghost number goes into 756. Goes into 756 36 times, and that's what it has down here. 21, the central ghost number, goes into 6x6x6, or goes into a 756 36 times. And but it doesn't have to end there. I mean, I showed right here on this fractalization chart how a 2x2x2 and a 2x2x2 and a 4x4x4, basically you can put you can start at 21, a 21x21, and that's an odd cube. And the only numbers you can have, the only cubes that can be nested in this odd number is other odd numbers. Like within this odd number cube 21, you could have 19 nested in it. You could have 17 nested in 19. You could have 15 nested in 17. You could have 13 nested in 15. You could have 11 nested in 13. You could have 9 nested in 11. You can have 7 nested in 9. You can have 5 nested in 7. And you can have 3 nested in 5. Just like this 4x4 or 36, 6x6x6, 36 cube. I started here. Alright, or that's what this represents. This cube, a 6x6x6. But I could have started right here at 20, a 20x20x20, and you could have an 18 nested in the 20, 16 nested in the 18, 14 nested in 16, 12 nested in 14, 10 nested in 12, 8 nested in 10, 6 nested in 8, 4 nested in 6, and 2 nested in 4. But you can't have any of the odd numbers. You can't have 19 nested in 20, because it's not part of that set. It's a different fractal set. It's the evens and the odds. Either you're going to study the fractal cube in an even way or in an odd way, or in an odd numbers, for the study of it. And so that's one thing I wanted to cover. That's the basic thing I wanted to cover in this, is that to study the nestedness of the cubes, you study them in two different ways. This is a chart that shows the important numbers, and shows the division of them by the even numbers in orange or the odd numbers in black. And so this is just something interesting to me. And well, thanks a lot.